Hello, hello. My name is Eli Ramos, and I am talking to you right now in the Philippines, particularly Manila, the border of Manila and Quezon City. See, I didn't dress up for this occasion. I didn't. I just went out here, thought about I should upload a new video. Like, who knows what's gonna happen? Maybe some people will learn a thing or two. But no more edits, no more cuts, no more captions, none of that stuff. Now, if you want captions, there's like a cat outside. Anyway, if you do want captions and all that stuff, then feel free to just click on the side of YouTube that has a closed caption option. If some of you probably don't know that, but you were today years old when you found out, and that was courtesy of yours truly. Nah, just kidding. Anyway, so why our topic for today is why did I choose to move back to the Philippines despite being in the United States for about you say, 12 years or so. Yeah, I did that. That's right. That's right. I did it. And why did I do it? It was because there's no honestly there's no one answer or why I did it, why I decided to do it. It was just like a series of factors of things just not aligning with myself. It was the United States it's a good country. I could tell because I've met a lot of good people, made a lot of good friends. Had a lot of novel and generally good experiences in the United States. I wanted, I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it. It taught me, it helped me practice my English language skills, my communication skills, everything. 20% of my whole being came from whatever I learned in the United States for living, for being a green card holder or like a permanent resident for about 12 years. So a lot of that came from my work experiences, my friendships that I developed, and for most of all, my social life and all that. But what could do, what I could tell you right now is I actually went ahead and went back to the Philippines because I approach life with a holistic kind of approach. I would say I approach life with I try to to take on life's challenges through pillars. You know, through pillars, through aspects of it. So I have like eight aspects that I actually put together and actually track every time. So there goes my mental aspect, my physical aspect of my life, my social aspect, my artistic aspect. That one was customized because I'm an artist and I like doing art. That's why that's that's very customized for me. And my financial aspect, my spiritual aspect, very, very important, the most important part of all. I would say the spiritual aspect, environmental and emotional. So I have like eight of these things. And I get this question a lot. Why did I choose to move back to the Philippines even though, you know, America is like the greatest thing of all time when it comes to, people living here in the Philippines, being abroad, everyone wants to go abroad for some reason. I don't. I love my country. I love being here. To be honest, really, seriously, I could tell you how great the Philippines is for like 2 hours straight. I could just talk and rant why I love the Philippines so much. But yeah, and not just because I lived here and I grew up here, but and that's very, very rare because I have my uncle tell me I'm like one in a million because he would tell me that I'm I'm one in a million of those people that actually like staying here instead of leaving to go abroad to another country. I like it here. I love it here actually. Like is like an understatement. I love it here a lot. Because I get to you know be myself. Tagalog is my first language. I love speaking in Tagalog. It's really, really It's really fulfilling for me to speak in Tagalog, and you know, I know I gotta get a lot of ums and all that, but this is all organic. This is all natural. So you're seeing the real me for who I am. So I'm not perfect. I say ums, I get uhs, stuff like that. But I'm not perfect. So anyway, I just segued. So basically, simply put, when I moved back to the Philippines, I noticed that my only problem here right now, I only tackle one specific problem right now, which is my financial issues. So but the financial aspect of my life is, in the Philippines, it's difficult. It's probably like on hard mode, but still, I keep trying, and despite that fact, I can all seven other of the aspects of my life are ironed out great, like 9 to 10 out of 10 on a 10/10 scale. So, but the only problem I have right now is financial, which is like probably like a really big part. I wouldn't say the biggest part. I've always believed that spirituality is always going to be the biggest thing, the biggest aspect of life, the most important one that we should work on. And with that being said, um, I moved here because I couldn't complete the other aspects of my life. I can only complete the financial aspect of my life in the United States, which is great, which is like a great opportunity for me. I, to be quite honest, I moved to the United States, and then when I stayed here in 2021, there on 2021, went to visit the Philippines 6 times. This is the sixth time. This is my final. This is my final. This is my final visit to the Philippines. It's not a visit anymore because I'm staying here now, but this is my sixth trip to the Philippines, which is saying a lot because I really believe in trying to align myself into a certain direction, to a direction that I want, and that will work for me. Anyway, um, yeah, that's it for my vlog right now. It's gonna be like 8 minutes more, but I want to make it last that far. So yeah, thank you for everything. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I hope you have a great day, and be well. God bless, light and love. Keep safe. Thanks. Bye.